Okay, let me adjust this. All right, so let's begin. Let's start with sitting up straight. Hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together. Start rubbing them together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Good, stop the practice. Now interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up and back. And then release the arms, right hand on left knee and twist back. Chest open, shoulders pushed back. And then come back to the center, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up and slightly back. And then release the arms, left hand on right knee and twist back. And come back. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you and then start walking forward and place your forehead, nose and chin on the floor. And slowly walk your hands back. Place both hands on either side of the right leg and then forward, walk forward. And slowly walk back. Now the same thing on the left side. And walk back. Now let's place the hand flat on the floor next to you. Reach out with the other hand, look up. And then come back and then the same thing on the other side. Reach out and look up. And come back. Now extend both legs wide apart. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you and walk slightly forward. Yeah, try to keep the groin coming down to the floor, thighs rolled in, toes should be active. Good. Walk back. Now place both hands on either side of the right leg and then walk forward. And walk back. And both hands on either side of the left and walk forward. And walk back. Now fold your left leg at the knee. Extend the left hand up and out to the side. And then come back up. And we'll try the same thing on the other side. So right leg comes in. Right hand goes up and out to the side. Good. And come up. Now come on all fours. Hands and knees on the floor. And let's start with the tiger breathing. Inhale, look up, push your belly button to the floor. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position, start your wrist stretches. So turn the hands around until they face you, and then turn them back. Yeah, and then stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. So then take the arms wider apart. Your arms are too close together. Yeah. Now rock from side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor and lift your knees up. Push your tailbone up. Press the hands down into the floor. Keep the knees bent. Try to get the abdomen as close to the thighs as you can. Now, start to straighten one leg, then the other leg, and you're gently walking in place. And then extend both legs out. Roll the thighs in, tighten the thighs. Good. And then bring the right leg forward on the outside of the right hand. Place the left knee on the floor. Push the hips down, look over your right shoulder at your left ankle. Good. Now let's switch legs. Take the right leg back and bring the left leg forward, right knee on the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Good. And then go back again. And stay here. Again, press your hands down. Press the hands down into the floor. Straighten the knees. Roll the thighs in. Now inhale, bring the right leg forward in between both hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Push the hips down, rock from side to side. Yeah, and then push that heel into the floor and extend the leg back. Come forward and extend back. So several times you're going to come forward and extend. Awareness on the hamstrings, on the back of the knees. Maybe even on the opposite thigh. Good. Now let's switch legs. Take the right leg back, left leg forward. Right knee on the floor, push the hips down, rock from side to side. Now push that heel into the floor and extend the leg back. Again, come forward and extend back. Once again, come forward and extend back. And come forward again. Good. Now bring the other leg forward. Allow your arms to just dangle forward. Knees can be bent. You don't have to touch your hands to the floor. Awareness on your tailbone, on your lower back. There should be a sense of relaxation in the lower back and maybe even a small stretch. So you're not actively reaching the toes, it's just falling forward. Now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, you're going to roll yourself up to a standing position. All right. How many of you worked out over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday? Raise your hands. Okay. Who woke up between 5 to 6 o'clock today? Raise your hands. Gitanjali, I can't see you. Everybody, yeah. Okay, who woke up between 6 to 6:30? Okay, 6:30 to 7. Okay. Alright, so from today, we're going to start doing maybe 2 regular Surya Namaskars, and then we're going to go into the Surya Namaskar B. Okay, so open the body gently and then get into the more difficult Surya Namaskar. So come to the front of your mat, and we're still going to do like 5 Surya Namaskar Bs, but a few maybe 4 regular Surya Namaskars. So come to the front of your mat, hands in the Namaskar Mudra, and let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. 2 more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Okay, now before going into Surya Namaskar B, hands on the floor, go back into your downward dog. Take the legs wide apart, distance of the mat apart. Lift your heels up. Yeah, really lift the heels up as far up as you can. Press the hands down, push the tailbone up. Stretch the back of the body, the entire body. And stay, keep your feet there, toes there, and come into your upward facing dog. So do not move the position of your hands and your feet. Back into downward dog. Upward facing dog. Yes, downward dog. Raji, legs wide apart on the edges of the mat. Take the legs wide. Yes. Upward facing dog. Downward dog. So you're sort of diving into upward facing dog. And then going back into downward dog. Keep the thighs rolled in. Do it with a lot of care. You want to keep your awareness on your body. So you're sinking down, keeping the thighs tight. Thighs are rolled in. And then go back into your downward dog. Now stay here. Good. And step forward. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Again, stay here. Allow the arms to dangle forward. See if now you're going a little bit further down than you did after the small warm-up that we had. Keep your knees straight. You don't have to touch your toes, but the knees have to be straight. Good. Now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, come up, and now we'll do the Surya Namaskar B. So come to the front of your mat. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, Utkatasana. Exhale, bend forward, straighten your legs, look forward, jump or step back into your Chaturanga. Come all the way down and lift up into upward facing dog. Then downward facing dog. Now bring the right leg forward, take your arms up into warrior one. Yes, allow the hips to stretch. Now hands down, leg back, come all the way down again, push yourself up into upward facing dog, then downward facing dog again. Now bring the left leg forward, arms up, warrior one. Good, hands down, leg back, sink all the way down, come up, then go back. Extend the back of the body. Extend your back from the armpits all the way to the hips. Good. Now look forward and either jump or step forward into your Uttanasana. Take your hands up into Utkatasana. Come up, hands down. Good. Second one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, Utkatasana. Exhale, bend forward, straighten your legs, look forward, jump or step back into your Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Now bring the right leg forward, hands up. Hands down, leg back, sink all the way down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg forward, hands up. Back foot on the floor, flat on the floor. For warrior one. Yeah, that'll help you with the balance. It'll help you in stretching also. Hands down. Take the leg back. Come into your Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Now look forward. Either jump or step forward into your Uttanasana. And then come up into Utkat Asana. Come up, hands down. Third one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, Utkat Asana. Exhale, bend forward, straighten your legs, look forward, jump or step back into your Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward, take your arms up. Warrior one. Hands down, take the leg back, come all the way down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left leg forward, hands up. Hands down, leg back, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Now look forward, step or jump forward into Uttanasana, hands up into your Utkatasana, stand up, hands down. Fourth one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, Utkatasana. Exhale, bend forward, straighten your legs, look forward, step or jump back into Chaturanga. Push yourself up into upward facing dog, back into downward facing dog, right leg forward, hands up. Hands down. Leg back, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left leg forward, hands up. Hands down, leg back, come all the way down, push yourself up, back into your downward dog. Now look forward, step or jump forward into your Uttanasana. Bend your knees, lift your upper body up into Utkatasana, hands up and hands down. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands down, straighten your legs, look forward, jump or step back into your chaturanga. Come all the way down and lift yourself up into your upward facing dog. Then go into your downward facing dog. Now step forward with the right leg. Take the hands up. Take the hands down. Go back into your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward. Hands up. Hands down. Leg back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Now look forward, step or jump forward into your Uttanasana. Bend your knees, lift your arms up. Utkatasana. Stand up, hands down. Good. Have a sip of water and then we'll go into the child's pose. Extend your arms forward, rest the forehead. Allow the upper body to sink down in between both thighs, sinking down to the floor. Good. And come up. Now, if you have a belt, go ahead and get a belt. If you have something to rest your head on, get that also. So that could be like it could either be a blanket, it could be a pillow, it could also be a block. Lie down with your head on top of that, knees are bent. And you have your belt handy. Good. Now, use the belt and lift the right leg straight up. 90 degrees, not more than 90 degrees. This is more to see how much can you stack your ankles, knees and hip joint in one line. So not how much can you stretch the hamstrings, but how much can you make your legs straight. Point the toes into your face. Use both hands are stretched forward, not resting on the floor. Your hands are reaching forward. Elbows are straight. Shoulders are relaxed and shoulders can fall down to the floor, but the elbows should not. Bring the toes in. Actively bring the toes in to face you. That again changes the positioning of the thighs and the hamstrings. Good. Switch legs. Left leg up. Yep. Again, you're bringing the toes in closer to you, rolling the thighs in. Knees straight. Straighten it more. You may think your knee is already straight, but straighten it more. If you feel that the knee joint is already straight, then tighten the hamstrings. Try to stretch the shins, but do something. Change something in this posture. Now, right leg up again. Now extend the left leg straight out. Now your leg should make a right angle. And again, if it's easy for you to make that right angle, roll the thighs in. Something has to work. You have to roll the thighs in to create more space for the lower back. Those of you who feel that their left legs are not straight or their right legs are not straight, go ahead and push the knee further down. Basically, you try your best. Remember, the right toes are facing you, not away from you. Good. Now left leg up. Right foot on the floor first. So the right foot does not stretch out. First, always the leg which goes up stretches. First you make sure that leg is straight. The toes are pointing down. Then you slowly slide the right leg out. Roll the thighs in. Both feet should be active. Thighs are rolled in. Hips are squared. So hips should also be in one line. Good. Come up. Right foot up. Left leg down. Once the right leg is absolutely straight, then you slowly slide the left leg out. The sliding comes from the thigh and not from the heel. Now hold your belt with your left hand. So now the left hand is extended, right hand is out on the floor. Level, the same level as your shoulder, right shoulder. Now take this right leg 30 degrees to the left side. Only 30 degrees. So you're holding with the left hand, pulling to the left side. Monica, the other side? Yeah, left side. Yeah. Everybody push the right heel out. Push the inner edge of the right foot out. Basically open the sole, the right sole up. Open it up. Push against that belt. Open the sole up. Make sure the left foot is pointing up. Very active. So that your left foot is falling to the side. Yeah, see how it makes a change? It makes a difference. So it's not so much about how low can you bring this leg. It's also how long can you maintain this posture where the left thigh is rolled in, yet you're pulling the right foot to the left side. Okay, come up. And now hold the belt with the right hand. Left hand out to the side. And now take this leg all the way down as close to the floor as you can get it. Right, so it doesn't have to touch the floor because your hips will get in the way, and that's absolutely fine. If you want to rest on a couch, or if you have like a couch next to you, or if you have like a wall next to you, that's also fine. But you need to pull it up. Gitanjali, pull that leg up. It should not be just down. You know, you're lifting it up. It's an active leg. Hips are squared, thighs are tight, thighs are rolled in, back of the knees are extended. Good. Bring the leg up. Now, left leg up, right leg down. Once you're happy with the straightness of the left leg, then you extend the right leg forward. Yes, both toes are pointed in towards you. Both thighs are rolled in towards each other. Hold the belt with the right hand. Take this leg 30 degrees to the right side. Keep pulling it up closer to you. Keep pushing the sole of the foot out, away from you. Good. Bring this leg up. Left hand holding the belt. Right hand on the floor, and extend this left leg out to the floor. Remember, doesn't have to come to the floor. Hold it only with your left hand. Do not use both hands. Extend the other leg out, the other hand out. Open that hip. Good. Good. And bring both the left leg up, and then bring the right leg up. Also, both legs are up and they're straight. And hold it there. Again, knees are straight. Thighs are rolled in. Good. Bend your knees. Bring the feet on the floor. Turn on your stomach, go into your downward dog. Keep your feet together in downward dog. Press the hands down, draw the shoulder blades away from each other, roll the thighs up. Push the thighs up. Good. Step forward, Uttanasana. Fingertips must remain on the floor or the entire hand, but something has to remain on the floor. The thumbs also. Gitanjali, the thumb. Yeah, you can bend your knees, you can use your blocks, but the knees have to be straight. Put your body weight on the toes. Lean forward on the toes. Good. Now step back into your downward dog. Step forward into Uttanasana. Back into downward dog. Now Uttanasana, feet wide apart. Grab your ankles in Uttanasana. Bend your elbows, try to come further down, like closer to the floor. Bring your head closer to the floor. Tighten the knees, push the knees back, but body weight forward on the toes. Again, hands on the floor, downward dog, feet wide apart. Again, roll the thighs in, lift the heels up, press the hands down, bring the shoulder blades away from each other. Now, Uttanasana, feet together. Fingertips are on the floor. Here, if you find that it's difficult to reach the floor, use a block under your hands. Block or bolster under your hands. Now, lift the right leg up into Ekpada Uttanasana. This is similar to what we did on the floor. Right? You lifted one leg up, one leg was down, and your legs made a right angle. Get that right angle here. Keep looking forward. Okay, bring that leg down. Left leg up. Ekpada Uttanasana. Toes are pointed down. Legs are in a right angle. Bring the leg down. Right leg straight up. And bring it down. Left leg up. And bring it down. Good. Now hands on the floor. Go back into your downward dog. Lift the right leg up. Ekpada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the leg down. Left leg straight up. Bring it down. Right leg. Bring it down. Left leg. And bring it down. Now knees on the floor, child's pose. Rest. Rest. Extend the arms forward. Rest the mind, rest the heart. Now come up and grab blocks. One block if you have one, two blocks if you have two. And if you don't have any blocks, then a pillow or something like a small, like a raised surface. So I have two blocks here. I'm going to use two, but you can use one block also. Yeah. Now step on top. With the front part of the foot, you're stepping on top of the blocks, okay? And here you have to make sure that your heels, the outer edge of your feet are like straight, okay? What tends to happen is the toes tend to open up, the feet tend to open up. You have to keep your heels out, toes slightly in. Yeah, try to stand up. The balls of the feet are also on the up on the block. So it's not just your toes. That's what makes it a little more challenging, but that's what stretches your like your shins also, your calf muscles also. Yeah, good. Keep the knees tight. Okay, if you're finding it easy to balance, you'll have to move slightly forward on that block. Particularly if you have those soft foam blocks, You know, the blocks might come up slightly, like they'll tilt towards you, and the blocks the foam blocks become smaller also, like they're squishy. So you want to try to walk further up with your foot so that you actually feel that stretch on the shins. Okay, now bend forward, Uttanasana. Yeah. Yes, feel, and keep tightening the thighs. It's like regular Uttanasana. You keep tightening the thighs. If you cannot touch the floor, then touch your blocks. You know, push those, and especially if your blocks are coming up, then push the blocks down with your hands. Push the thighs back. Lengthen your upper body. Good. Come up. Now step off of the blocks and come up. And take your Trikonasana stance. Take the legs wide apart. Wider than usual. Yeah, toes in, heels out. Gitanjali, you have a tendency to take the toes out. But your toes should be in, heels should be out. Now, right foot turns out. Make sure that the heel is in line with the center of the left foot. Hands up, hands out to the sides. Reach out, place your hand on your ankle. Other hand up. Full Trikonasana, but the hand is only resting on your heel. Push the hips forward. Satya, push the hip forward. Right hip. Chest open. Yeah, good. Come up. Right leg in, left leg out. Hands are still up. Do not bring the hands down. Now, reach out to the left side. Place the left hand on that left ankle and extend the other hand up. Push the left hip forward. Everybody can push the left hip forward because the hip tends to go back and because everybody can roll the left thigh in a lot more. Good. Come back. Hands on the waist. Left leg in, right leg out. Yeah. Now, turn your hips forward so that you're facing the right side. We're going to do Parivrita Trikonasana. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now you bend forward, place the hand in front of the right foot. Not across, but in front of the right foot. Take the other hand up. Keep squaring the hips. Keep rolling the right thigh in, left thigh in. We've done a lot of that by now. So you should be able to access the thighs and keep rolling them in. The muscles are tight. The right hip is not cocked out. The right hip is pushed in and back. Good. Come up. Keep the hands out to the sides. Now right leg in, left leg out, and you're just turning. Yeah, to the left side. Now, as you exhale, place the right hand on the floor next to the left foot. Left hand goes up. Parivrita Trikonasana, revolved triangle. Open the chest. Push that right hip back, left hip back. Roll both hips in. Roll both thighs in. Good. And come back. Hands down on the waist. Bring the legs together. Go into your downward dog. Quickly, downward dog with feet together. Quick. Press the hands down into the floor. Yes, now the downward dogs are looking really nice. Raji, increase the space between your feet and your hands. Ritika, that's great. That's good. Sachin, knees have to be more straight. Tighten the hamstring, lengthen the hamstrings, Sachin. Knees on the floor. Child's pose. Go into child's pose. Yeah, spread those knees. Stay. Exhale. Exhale into the floor. Good. Now come into your downward dog. Feet together. Feet together. Push the tailbone up. When you push the tailbone up, feel that lightness on the groin. Now bring the right leg forward in between the hands. Go into your Parshva Uttanasana. Parshva we did this last week. Now take the hands away from each other in Parshva. So hands are going away from each other. So widen them horizontally. Now bring the forehead as close to the shin as you can. As close to the shin as you can. Do not hold your breath. If you need blocks under your hands, that's also fine. But do not hold your breath. Don't make your abdomen tight. Don't make your face tight. Don't make your shoulders tight. That's too much tension in the body. Good. Now look up. Switch legs. Take the right leg back. Bring the left leg forward. Again, Parshva Uttanasana. Roll the thighs in. Back heel can come up slightly. That's fine. Walk the hands out. Now bring the forehead as close to the shin as you can. Breathe. Exhale. Come down. Exhale. Come down. Good. Okay. Now go back into your downward dog. Now you're going to jump and sit in Tadasana. Right? So you're going to bend your knees, jump and sit. Yeah, jump forward like you do. Yeah, and sit. Good. Everybody has like a rope. So take your rope, place it around the feet and sit up in Tadasana. Actually, first let me see everybody's Tadasana profile. Everybody sit like this so I can see your sides. Because what you're going to do is you're going to interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up, and I need to see a straight back and a straight lower body. Yeah, arms are going up, so do not, you're just interlocking your fingers together, raising the hands up. This is your Dandasana. This is where all seated postures start. Nisha, you have to bring your hands slightly back to open the shoulders. Same thing with Monica. Satya, we're waiting for you to lift your arms up. Yes, good. Okay, release the arms. Good. Okay, now see, those of you who can hold the outer edges of your feet, go ahead and do that. But those of you who cannot, use your belt. The emphasis is on keeping the back straight. Okay, so try not to bend your upper back. Try to get your abdomen to rest on the thighs. So when you try to do that, then the back automatically becomes more straight. Roll the shoulders down. Monica, push the shoulders away from the ears. Away. Push the shoulders back. Lengthen the neck. Good. Okay, come up. Now, if you have, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Take a block, place it under both feet. Like feet are together, but they're elevated on a block. If you don't have a block, you can use something else under the feet. Anything like a bolster if you have, or if you have a pillow. But there should be a little bit of a height under your feet. If you have a tendency to constantly do this, it means very weak core muscles. Okay, so you have to see. The one good way to train the core muscles is to not lean back. Okay, now go ahead. Those of you who can hold the outer edges of the feet with your hands, go ahead and do that. Those who need a belt, go ahead and use a belt. Knees should be straight. Arms should be straight. So even if you're using a belt, arms are extended forward. Yeah. See what happens to the back when you push the knees down. Smriti, you have to bring the toes in. Pull the toes into the body. Yes, like that. Heels will go out, toes will come in. Come up. Okay, now, many of you may be finding it difficult to come forward like this, right? Many of us have a tendency to just remain back like this. To mitigate that, bring that this block and sit on it. Sit on the block. So now there's nothing under your heels, but under your hips, you're seated on a block. You can sit on a bolster also. Just some height you need. Gitanjali, sit slightly forward. Do not sit square on the block. You should feel that you're falling forward, It's like, if I go forward, I should feel that I'm not seated, I'm going to be falling forward. You should have that sensation. So go ahead and reach forward and hold the outer edges of your feet and see the difference this makes. The back of your knees have to stretch. The back of the shins have to stretch. Push the knees down. So for many of you, this is a better variation. So Gitanjali, this is better for you. Nisha, this is better for you. Satya, this is also good for you. Yeah, this is good for you. It helps your hips really, be pushed back. Otherwise, you're curving. Yeah. Monica, I think you need more height, but for right now, it's okay. But more height would help. Okay. Okay, good. Come out. Let's do Janu Shavasana. Once again, take your block and place it in front of you. You can bend your left leg, extend the right leg forward on top of this block. If you have a choice between a wooden block and a foam block, use the foam blocks for this variation, for these. Yeah. So now if you need a belt, go ahead and use a belt. Otherwise, you can hold the foot directly. Yeah, Nisha, that's good. Keep pushing the knee down. Keep trying to reach the floor with the knee. Bend forward, bend forward. Sachin, try to get the face closer and closer to the shin. Yeah, that's how you want to stretch your upper body. Raji, look forward. You're curving the back. Yeah, look forward. Elbows out. Okay, guys, watch. Okay, most of you are doing it fine, but there is a tendency to then try to bend and come like this. Okay? But it's preferable to take the elbows out and keep the back wide. When you bring the elbows in, the back curves. When you take the elbows out, the back becomes wider, and consequently the chest becomes wider. Okay? So try to get the elbows out. Even if you're holding a belt, take the elbows out and it's like you're pulling the chest forward. Yeah, try. Try that. You could actually even explore the difference. Try to get the elbow into the body, see what happens to your body. Try to get the elbows wide apart, see what happens. Satya, this looks very nice actually. I think there's an improvement in this posture. Very nice. Good. Okay, everybody come up. Now same thing on the left side. So Janu Shavasana on the left. Yeah, again, either hold your belt or just directly hold the foot and come forward. Raji, again, look forward. Do not curve the upper back. Try again, try again. Actually, Raji, stop. Place the block under your, sit on the block and do the same thing. Yeah. Everybody else, continue. Continue. Gitanjali, push the thigh down. Away, you try to create a space between your upper body and your lower body. Good. Okay, come up. Now you can come off of everything. You do not need a block. Bend your left leg in. You can use a belt or you can just hold your foot. You can even interlock your fingers together, place it under the sole of the right foot and extend this leg up. So Monica, bend that knee first. First hold it like this. You're bending the knee. Yes. And hold it as close to the foot as you can, this belt. Yes. And then straighten the leg as much as you can. So it doesn't have to be absolutely straight. I just need you to feel a stretch on the hamstrings. Lift the chest up. Elevate the chest. Yeah, not just bringing it to the thigh, but really pushing it straight up. Lifting it up. This is a variation of the Yantrasana, compass posture. Good. Come out. Come out. Now, same thing on the other side. So you're folding the right leg in. Interlock the fingers together under the foot. Gitanji, you can interlock the fingers together. Satya, you can interlock the fingers together. Raji also. Yes, everybody, yes. Go ahead and lift that leg up. Yeah, roll that left thigh in. It will change the sensation. Hold it. Yeah. Left side is always like a little stiff. That's fine. Okay, come down, guys. Come down. Now take both legs forward. So this was our posture for today, paschimottanasana. And you're going to interlock your fingers together and see if you can place the interlocked fingers under the heels. Under the feet. Soles, like on top of the soles. Basically holding the feet, pushing the heel out and holding the feet. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. Come up. Now, those of you who are unable to touch, you interlock your fingers together and place them under your feet like this. Yeah? And then now you're going to experiment. How straight can you make the legs? So slowly start to walk the legs out. Right? Now, if you have to stop here, that's also okay. Then you try to walk the legs out a little more. Stay there. Do not let go of your hands, but you don't have to straighten the legs also. You can work with what you have. Yeah, slowly you're sort of like pushing your feet out. That helps in lengthening the back evenly also. Yeah, okay, come up. Come up. Now, your full paschimottanasana. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to take the hands up. With the first two fingers of your hands, you're going to hold the big toe. Elbows out, and you're going to try to come as far forward as you can. Elbows out, come as far forward as you can. Keep lengthening the back. Yes, yes. Monica, you've come so much closer. Very good. Yes, good, Ritika. Yes, Raji, good. Good, Satya. Satya, you can go more. More. Don't hold your breath. Yeah. Good. Good. Come up. Come up. Shake the hands out, shake the legs out. Is there any pain for anybody in the lower back? Upper back? Any pain anywhere? Raise your hands. Okay. Where is the pain? Can you point it out? The lower back. Okay. Okay, fine. Now we're going to do some twists and that it's going to fix that. Everybody's going to do some twists. So Bharadwajasana. Legs are straight forward. Now bend your right leg. Bend the right leg. Take it to the left side. Do it like step by step. Take it to the left side. Don't just look but hear. Listen to me also. Right leg goes to the left. Now left leg also goes to the left. Both feet cross over each other. Yes, it's like you're seated with your legs to the side. Okay, now take the left hand up and place it on the outside of the right knee and then twist back, Bharadwajasana. Open the chest, twist back. If you were experiencing back pain, try to widen that area. Widen it. Lift it up and widen it. So imagine that you have to open that rib cage. Monica, look the other way. Look the other way. Yes, like that, yeah. Good, come back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So both legs go forward. Then left leg goes to the right side. Right leg also goes to the right side. So you're seated with your knees on the floor. Now take the right hand up, place it on the left knee, and twist to the left side. Yeah. Good. Come up. Now Firelock posture. So take the left leg down first, then the right leg on top. And those of you who know that you cannot come all the way down, use a block, and you're going to rest your forehead on a block and extend the arms forward. Those of you who don't need a block, go ahead and come all the way down. Or you can progressively make your way down. But after a forward bend, we have to really relax the back like this. Go ahead and do this. Monica, you can make the block horizontal also. Like, yeah, like that, yes. Yeah. Okay. Also, Monica, take the right foot and place it on top of the knee, the left knee. Take it out from, yes, like that. That is Firelock, yeah. Now come forward. And yeah, allow the head to drop down. Good. Switch legs. Now go ahead and switch legs. Good. Good, very nice. Raji, try to push the hips further down. Try to reach forward with the hands to straighten the back, to lengthen the back, basically to flatten the back. Good. Come up. Now lie down first with the block under your head. Keep your knees bent. Keep the knees bent. Now hug the knees into your chest. Relax your abdomen. So they hold the knees, hold the knees. Bring just the knees in. Yeah. Now release the legs and go into your Shavasana. Relax. You can choose to keep the block under the head. You could remove the block, whatever is comfortable for you. And Satya, you can rest your legs on a chair or on like a stool if you want. Just for you, you can you can elevate your legs also. Gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Then gently turn to the right. With your left hand, bring yourself up into any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. So on Wednesday, we have the lyrical yoga class, which may go on for like till 8:10. She's actually in another class and then she's going to come to this one. So if you can stick around, that'd be great. It's going to be a fun class. It's a very different, it's similar. It's not like what Satya sent, but yeah, it's along the same lines. So that's about it. Also, it's July now. Half the year has gone by just like this. And I have a feeling like we're going to be like this till the end of the year. If you have any suggestions about how we can make these sessions more fun, I think we're going to be indoors for a while. If you have any suggestions about what to do, I know it's so frustrating to just stay at home and this is like a good outlet. Any suggestions, whatever, just reach out to me. Yeah? All right? Okay. Any questions, anyone? Okay. All right. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.